And I'm live. We're live. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining me today. Good morning or good afternoon, wherever you are in the world watching right now. My name is Laville. I'm one of the owners of this page. If it's your first time visiting, we're from Alberta, Canada. Today is May 7, 2021. It's a Friday here, and it's 6:02 p.m. Mountain Time. Help me out by commenting below where you're watching us from and what time it is there. So for those watching us for the first time, I'm Laville. I'm a Filipino mom here in Canada with two lovely kids who are right now with my husband Vince out in the living room or in the bedroom. He's holding the fort so I can be with you for a few short minutes before we switch again. So thank you for taking the time to check us out. I'm really happy that you're here watching today or watching the replay later as we get started on a new live series for the month of May. And because it's Mother's Day, it's going to be all about moms all month long. So to kick off, today we're going to talk about three most common challenges of stay-at-home moms on this episode. So the spotlight is on stay-at-home moms for this episode. You know what? I didn't I didn't plan on becoming a stay-at-home mom. That's the truth. I didn't plan on becoming a stay-at-home mom. I had a full-time job that I love. I was blessed to have great bosses, lovely colleagues, and superb compensation and benefits. I can say that I really did enjoy my time at the Asian Development Bank. I really thought I would be there until retirement. And so the plan was to maximize my maternity leave and then get a nanny, go back to office. That was it. But it didn't work that way. Apparently, it didn't work that way. We couldn't find a nanny that we're confident with. Actually, we couldn't find a nanny at all. And we had an extra challenging newborn. Although I guess all newborns are extra challenging, especially for first time moms. So no nanny, extra challenging newborn, and I was having really separation anxiety. Hormones all over the place, separation anxiety. That was happening. So we had to make a decision. We had to make a decision fast, and we took a leap of faith. I went back to office briefly just to serve my 30-day notice, and then I was out. July 2017, I was out. And then months after, we made our big move here in Canada. Arriving here with a 12 months old baby kind of automatically assigned me at home. Like by default, I'm the primary caregiver, so I'm staying at home. Plus, with Vince's IT background, of course, he would have better chances of getting a higher paying job than me. So now I'm almost 4 years into being a stay at home mom. I want to share with you some challenges that I faced. Yes. And I'm sure most stay at home moms have faced at some point in their life. Yes, there are challenges, because childcare is hard work. Okay. So I guess the first challenge is identity. Even if even if I chose to be a stay-at-home mom, I never imagined I would be missing myself and questioning my identity in the process. No, I'm not gonna cry. Even when I knew I wanted this, I wanted a kid. Now I'm blessed with two. But when your days become all about changing nappy, preparing meals, snacks, giving them a bath, changing nappy again, laundry, you hardly go out to see friends because they're busy with work or because you're in a totally new country and you're yet to make new friends. And then your relationship with your husband has evolved or he's just too busy with work. Factor in the isolation because you're at home 24/7. You kind of lose yourself in the mix. You start to question, what happened to me? My gosh, what happened to me? Where's Laville? I started to miss the old me. I started to miss myself. what happened to me? What happened to my personal dreams and goals? That was what I was experiencing. I was missing the old me, but at the same time, I loved being with my kids. I wasn't depressed. I wasn't Sandra level. Oh, sorry for the very old reference. If you're a fan of the 70s or 80s music, you would know Barry Manilow. His song Sandra, it's just so sad. She was sad. She was regretful and depressed. If you don't know the song, please do Google. I like that song. It says, I swear I love my husband, I love my kids. And though I wanted to be like my mother, but if I hadn't done it as soon as I did, or there might have been time to be me, for myself, for myself. There's so many things that she wishes like that. She don't even know what she's missing. And that's how she knows that she missed. So it's a very sad song. Well, depression is no joke or something to be embarrassed about. I wish Sandra had help or that she sought help. It's real and it's brutal. But no, I wasn't depressed. I was in a confused state because I was missing my independence. I was missing Louisville. But being with my kids at the same time it's just amazing. I may complain from time to time, but I wouldn't trade it for anything. Or maybe just for an hour or two at the spa when it's safe. But seriously, being with my kids is amazing. It's like Disney magic. It's like that amazing. So what I realized though, eventually, what I realized eventually is that identities identities evolve. It doesn't mean I'm not Louisville anymore. It doesn't mean I'm not myself anymore. But maybe I'm better. Maybe I'm bolder. Maybe I'm smarter. Just maybe. Maybe I'm 2.0 or 3.0 version now. What worked for me first would be mindset. Thinking that I'm stuck with the kids, all the more bringing negativity into my soul. Changing that to choosing to be with my kids. I choose to be here. I choose to be with them. I choose to be present with them. It brings a more positive and a more living in the moment kind of outlook for me. And I think it also helped that I was already in my mid 30s when I became a stay at home mom. I was 34, 35 when I became a stay-at-home mom. So I don't know, maybe it helped. Maybe it helped that I felt I was also kind of mature enough to handle it. It also helped me to find my tribe online, knowing that I'm not alone. I joined the Breastfeeding Pinays. It's a Facebook group where we share and support each other in our breastfeeding journey, sharing breastfeeding memes, our challenges. And I also had Girl Talk Mommies. So, Girl Talk Mommies, I've been part of the group since our pregnancy days, and we gave birth almost in the same month or quarter. Like last quarter 2016 to first quarter 2017, we have our own chat group, and the group continued to be active even after we gave birth. I think until about my kid turned 1 or 1.5. So, it really helped me a lot knowing that I'm not alone in this. Prayers help, of course. And I guess what helped me in my identity crisis stage is realizing that there's a season for everything. Oh, sorry. Yes, I am that friend who would burst into songs if I remember a song that's quite a bit related to our topic. Yes, I am that friend. So, as I've said, realizing that there's a season for everything also helped me cope up. Again, 70s, 80s music. It's one of my favorites. I often sing this to my kids as a lullaby to help them go to sleep. But I like the Dixie Chicks version over the original one. The original is by Stevie Nicks, and I like the version of Dixie Chicks. The title is Landslide. It says, can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? Uh-oh. So anyway, it talks about changes and challenges. It says, but time makes you bolder. Children get older and I'm getting older too. Yes, we love to sing in this household. Sorry about that. So yes, our newborns, they will not be newborns forever. You're 1 year old, you're 2 year old, you're 3 year olds. They will not stay the same forever. They're going to grow and demand more independence from you, from us. So knowing that kind of brings me back to the present. It helps me in my identity crisis, knowing that this is temporary, this is not forever. And I have learned to accept what I can and cannot control. Well, still working on it, taking it one day at a time. And eventually, I think I found my rhythm. Look at that. 4 years in the making, and now I found my rhythm. So now I get to enjoy my season with my kids. I know it was a conscious decision on my part to be a stay-at-home mom, but it doesn't mean I can't complain from time to time. Just think about these moms who are feeling that they're going through an identity crisis. Moms and children, they are intertwined. We are interconnected with our kids. We won't be moms without our kids, and our kids won't exist without their moms. So if we lose ourselves, what will happen to our kids? Yeah. So breathe and keep it together, and ask help if you really need it. So there. So that's the first one, identity. Let me just try to flash some of our comments here. Hi, Jem. Hi from the Philippines. And then Kuya Roy watching from Vancouver. And then Ayin from the Philippines. And then, of course, my mom, 8:05 here in Manila. And this is Jel watching from Papua. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much for supporting me. Okay, so going back, first we have the identity. And the second one, I think the second challenge is accomplishments. Okay, let me put that in. There, accomplishments. Why? Because, when you're employed and you're used to working all your life and you enjoyed it, you thrived in it, when you're used to measuring key deliverables in the office and then suddenly you're at home day in and day out, kind of leaves you feeling unaccomplished because things at home just don't end. Your chores on a Monday will still be your chores on Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. It doesn't it doesn't end. You just finished tidying up the living room, and then 5 minutes after, it looked like it got swept by a hurricane already. You just finished changing nappy and then pooped again. The routine, the repetition, it can be exhausting. And then you hear of your friends or former office mates getting promotions, recognitions in the office, salary increase. Well, what can we do about that? A part of you is envious. A part of me was, yes. I felt I could have been that. I can do better. I can do that too. Yeah, what helped me through really is channeling. I learned baking. Ask my mom. Mom, please comment below. I learned baking. I didn't know how to do it when we were still in the Philippines. I improved on my kitchen skills by a mile. Before, what I cook for the family stays in the family. I wasn't confident to let others taste my cooking. But now I feel I'm more confident on the dishes that I make. And I remember there was a time I even cooked for the whole church. Okay, church mates, if you're watching right now or would be watching this later, please comment below. Confirm that I didn't cause indigestion or food poisoning. That's an accomplishment for me. I channeled it. And I also started a digital business part time, or should I say, whenever my kids allow me to. And it helped tons on my self confidence. Look at me now doing this. So, there. So, as for taking care of my kids, I used to be really very OC. I had this app that I used for a year. I had a phone app that I used for a year, for about a year, to monitor nappy change, feeding, sleep, all those things. But eventually, I've learned to relax and chill as a parent and call it a success when at the end of the day, they're both happy, they're both healthy, and unharmed. That's success already. So, what I want to say is that in terms of questioning your accomplishments, you just need to recalibrate. Recalibrate your measure of success, your measure of accomplishments. Tailor fit it to your circumstances. Don't look for apple fruits when you're a strawberry plant because you will just all the more fuel your frustrations and it won't be healthy for you. Yes. So now we go to our third most common challenges of stay-at-home moms. And this one is really close to my heart. Close to my heart, yes. Financial insecurity. Let me get that out. There, financial insecurity. I dived into the workforce right after university. That was 2004. Okay. I was used to getting paychecks and spending as I please, or at least if I still have money. It's empowering to be earning your own paycheck. You're earning your keep. As a stay-at-home mom in a single income household, I have no earnings, no paychecks to my name, and expenses have to be classified as need to have now, need to have next week or next month, nice to have. It it suddenly became, I don't know, I guess too limiting for me not to hold even a small amount of money or not to have even a small amount of money to my name. And I would say my confidence level got hit too. And Vince knows this. It's like I kind of held myself back. Like I won't argue with, not I won't, but I can't argue with him as much because I wasn't bringing in money anymore. And it's like I held myself back because I don't want to seem ungrateful to the only person who's providing for me and my kids. So I held myself back. But you know what I realized? Eventually, again, eventually, I I realized that my contribution to this household is taking care of the kids. And that counts a lot too. And I think that's how partnerships work. My self worth isn't equivalent to my job, it's not equivalent to my net worth because I'm worth it. And that's it, period. And knowing that helps me raise empowered kids who love themselves and with so much love to give. If you know us personally, if you know my kids, they both are just balls of happy and loving energy and so smart. Yes. Yes, I'm their mom. So I guess what I want to say is being a stay-at-home mom or a stay-at-home dad, it can be isolating, it can be soul-sucking, but try to fit in your schedule something that you are passionate about. Baking, cooking, making desserts, woodworking, or if you want to read more, hoard books, or if kids are much bigger and more mobile, you can do volunteer work in your ministry or neighborhood association when it's safe to do so. Turn your passion into a business that you can do from home. Or if you're crafty, do something that you can sell through Etsy, Shopee, Facebook Marketplace. You can even start a YouTube channel, or start a digital business just like what we did. I really believe that a digital business is the perfect business setup for families, especially for families, because The internet never sleeps, you know? Just have something to keep you connected and updated with the outside world. And do find your tribe, moms. You need a support system aside from your husband. Nowadays, it's so much easier to connect with other stay-at-home moms or stay-at-home dads through social media. Connect with me. It did help me a lot, connecting with other moms, sharing our journeys, ranting together, laughing together, And I'm sure it's going to be so much easier and so much fun if we just support each other instead of going around questioning our decisions, our moves, or shaming other moms for their choices. Every mom needs a tribe. So, to all the stay at home moms out there, you're all amazing moms. Please don't look down on yourself just because you're not bringing in money anymore. You may not be closing deals or getting business plans approved or getting promotions, but think about this. Your greatest contribution may not be something that you do, but someone you raise, and that counts a lot. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching today on our pilot episode. And happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there, to the mothers in your lives, mother figures. Happy Mother's Day to my mama babes and my titas and cousins in the Philippines and in the US. And to those moms who are just even a bit interested or curious to starting their own online business but just don't know how to get started, or you hate selling but would appreciate another income stream that you can do from home with your kids, I would love to connect with you. I would love to connect with you. Just send me a message, chat with me, find me on Facebook, find me on Instagram, or do visit our website. It's www.365weekends.com. You can leave your email address so I can send you details. So thanks again, everybody, for watching. Yes, Kuya Roy. Yes, hi Rose, hi Angel. Yes, mama. So this is my mama, my children. And on my baking, inspired to bake too, thanks to you. Now we exchange our recipes. Yes. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. See you next Friday, same time, 6 p.m. Mountain Time. And next Friday, it's going to be all about employed moms. 3 most common challenges of employed moms. Thank you so much. See you again here on Watch Me Ramble. Bye.